What is going on, everybody? This is part 2 of the Blade trilogy, so if you haven't seen the first one, I'd go watch that, and then come back and watch this video. With that being said, let's get into it. I wish I could say that I enjoyed this movie, but I would be lying. This movie managed to rip parts of the plot from the first movie and include little to no story, so to say that it was anything like the first one is an insult in itself. I mean, right off the bat, I'm confused. Whistler isn't dead. And we never get an actual visual explanation on how he survived a bullet to the head. And even worse, he somehow got kidnapped, even though he was just dead at the warehouse. Honestly, I don't even know what to think already, and sadly we won't find out anything about how he lived in this movie. Mostly because the whole movie is overrun by action and fight scenes. And also, the fight scenes have taken a turn for the worse. There are just way too many cuts. It's kind of sad to see them do something good the first time and see them fail after trying to reuse the same format again. And it's even more sad to lose a lot of story due to pre-placed action scenes as well. But a good thing though is that they finally made an upgrade to the warehouse, adding motion sensors and heat sensors to detect who is breaking in. And that's all thanks to our newest member, Scut. Scut is really just a younger Whistler that we also don't get to learn much about either, and you can guess why. And that's why when it's revealed that Scut is a traitor, it doesn't really matter and doesn't hold real weight. I mean, even if it did, he dies 2 seconds after anyways. Also, some new characters that are introduced to the story is the Blood Pact.
Look at the top of his head!
This whole group just don't work for me, mostly because they all act relatively the same, loud, proud, and make cringy remarks. And the worst part of it all, they try to force the audience to ship Blade and another random girl. The whole Blood Pack was trained to kill Blade, but the movie tries so hard to make me care about them, which is fine if it was done right. And trust me, it's not impossible to make a bunch of assholes likable. But for real, they really push the idea that Blade really cares about this girl, but he has no reason to. So when she dies, I don't feel a thing, because she was way underdeveloped, and just the way she dies is even lazy. And also, to me, pretty much all the dialogue between the characters in this movie felt out of place. Here's a couple examples.
Better get you some sunscreen, Buttercup.
Listen, shit kicker. You're about one cunt hair away from hillbilly heaven.
EDTA. One punch with this should blow your target up like a balloon. The cartridge ejects, automatic reload.
Nice.
Now, a couple more issues I have with this movie would be the fact that they started using way more CGI. Even though I know they were just trying to spice up the fights, but all it really did was make them feel weightless. Another problem is the fact that they know that these special new vampires that are more zombie-like can only be killed by the light, but they refuse to use it against them over and over. They never stopped shooting at them with silver bullets, and it was really frustrating to watch. And even better, when Blade finally uses the UV bomb to kill a bunch of them, it somehow doesn't kill the main girl and guy that are needed for the final boss fight. Sounds like a great use of plot armor to me, you know, cause light don't travel through water anymore. Also, I feel like the third act twist that the bad guy is actually bad was kinda not needed. It would have been fine for the movie to just continue where it started, with the mission being to kill Novak and his army of zombie vampires. But then come to find out, the people that sent Blade to kill Novak created him, and they used this whole mission as a trap for Blade because, you guessed it, they need his blood. The only thing I really liked about this movie is that they were able to throw in another glasses shot. But thank you all for watching. If you did enjoy, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. It would be much appreciated.